That was an abrupt end to that song. Unexpectedly so. I always prefer a nice fadeaway. Yes, time to load us up a game, and I see you getting snarky in the chat. I'm going to be working on that banner at some point. Come on, game, set up. There we go. Gotta fiddle with the options, 'cause things always need fiddling with. Can't ever be simple. That's the thing that I need. Clicky, clicky. It is! Cool. Fiddled with a few of the options between streams, so I had to reset some things. Also, I'm saying fiddle too much. I don't know why. I get stuck on words sometimes. Oop. Missed a thing. Fred. Technical difficulties. Things aren't wanting to cooperate. This is why you don't change options on the fly. But that should have it. And does it have it? Does it have it indeed? We have a logo. Or I have a logo. We have sound! Heck yeah! Sorry about that. Things didn't want to cooperate. Pain in the butt. Well, Sam! Yeah, we got us a screen. Hello, anyone. Hello, chat. Hello, people watching this as a recording, and welcome back to Harvest Moon streaming time. Last time, we were trudging through winter. So much fun having nothing to do. We were just tending to animals each day, and then that was it. Literally, I spent days just standing on the front porch waiting for time to go by, and that was just terrible for a stream. That's very, very boring. Now, I have played through... go ahead. I have played through between the last stream and this one, and we are now in spring. Don't worry, we didn't miss much in the events or anything. Stuff we've already seen in the past streams. Just a bunch of wintertime mess. Hold the child. I've held the child plenty, woman. Look, holding the child. See, I held the child. Quit badgering me about holding him. I never see you hold him. Well, on occasion outside, but still, you don't hold him much, so quit sassing me. Yeah, gotta deal with her. Yeah, the 3th of spring, the numbering in this game is just the best. And between last time and this time, I don't know if it's showing up right now or not. I think it is. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, between last time and this time, I went through and I reseeded everything with the grass. So hopefully we will actually have grass growing again soon. Off the horse. Got all that. Being like super bright green now. It's like radioactive green. They got all the field reseeded. That was so much fun. And went ahead and got the crop seeds, the turnips and the potatoes, and got them planted, just so we weren't too far behind on things. Not that I need the money, but I like adhering to schedules. So yeah, that's what we're up to now. Went ahead and did things, so we're all set. And now to go back to dealing with animals. Yay! She should be getting pregnant again soon. Yes, about the middle of the month, if I'm not mistaken. She will be... That'll be the 30 days between children thing. Okay, I've egged the wife. And now to round up all of the animal stuff. Eggs, milk, all that fun stuff. Managed to find an interesting way to deal with the chickens. Well, depending on their random placement, that is. If they are lower on the screen, then the eggs will actually help to keep them in the lower area of the screen. If they happen to have wandered up, then you're just sort of out of luck anyway, but if you leave the eggs in place, it keeps them from wandering around too much. You know, like little barriers, because I can't pass through them. Neither can they. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt to deal with, because they still block your path. But it helps. Every little bit helps in this, because the chickens are just butts. Hi, Shauna. Welcome back. Come on, chicken. Thank you. Pardon any silence. I tend to run out of things to say in the chicken room. Chicken, you really gonna do this? You really? Maybe I can still... Nope. Stupid chicken, move. That's the biggest problem. When they just randomly decide, I'm going to go to sleep right in front of where you need to be. Because you don't need to be there that badly, do you? There. I do believe that chicken still just went right back to sleep after I moved it. What, do your chickens just not sleep at night or something? Also, I think more of my cows are producing the large milk now, so that's pretty neat. I was getting about 4,000, like an even 4,000 from all of the animals, like all the chicken eggs and all the milk combined. I was getting like right at 4,000, sometimes more, depending on what I happened to get or if I went and got any, like berries or plants or anything else to sell. So that's kind of neat. Getting all kinds of money. Oop. And now the cows. That I never thought would take so long to take care of, but wound up taking longer to take care of than the chickens. And the chickens are a pain in the butt. They are actively pains in the butt to deal with. What with the wandering and such. But the cows, it's like a 3-step process. You know, talk to them, brush them, milk them, and then of course feeding them. So yeah, there's a lot more to deal with the cows. Even if they are slightly better behaved than the chickens. I like going through, just doing part of the tending, like the talking and the brushing, and then separately go through milking. Because that way if I have to reset the room, I can. Makes it a lot easier to deal with all of them, rather than trying to do it all at once, like each cow. Because then you never know if you've dealt with that cow or not, if they start wandering around, and it's just a big pain in the butt. Today, though, they seem to be doing pretty well, not wandering, and I like that. Be very nice. Oh, yeah, that means that we're up to 9 large milks. Now, that's pretty cool. A minimum of 9. What you got, cow? Ooh, 10. That means that maybe all of my cows are producing big milk. What you got, cow? Nothing. Give me that butt milk. Aw, medium. Still, we're up to 10 large milks, so that's pretty good. That's a lot of money. A lot of money that I don't really need. because I'm loaded. Hey, don't you look at me when I'm milking you. There we go. Yep. Well, both of them are up to medium at least. There are no small milks now, so that's good. Yeah, big milk. Come on. Scoot your boot. Could really do without the slowdown. Because the game is slow in both of the animal pens. Because I have so many of the animals. And that's a bit of a pain. Because it was slow like this even playing solo, like not streaming, when I was trying to get to this day. Dealing with the animals was still a slow process. So I basically just ended up muting it and playing some music of my own. And just, basically just shutting off my brain and going through the motions in the game. That's how I ended up finding out about using the eggs to keep the chickens in place. Ooh, we actually have people in the chat today. Up to 4 whole people. Neat. One of which may or may not be me, because that's still confusing. Sometimes it'll say 0 when it's just me here, sometimes it says 1. I think YouTube's just being weird with that. Either that or we have a phantom guest. Ooh. What platform am I playing on? This is a Super Nintendo game. Early 90s. I forget the exact year, despite it being on the title screen. I can never remember when this game came out. 94, maybe? Can't remember. It feels like I'm running with weights on. As you go outside, you run around, it's like... You run around inside the animal areas and it's like half speed. So glad that I have new things to tend to now. Like the vegetables and such. Things where I can actually move in normal motion. And yes, 4 people total have spoken in the chat. Thank you for pointing that out. We've actually got a noisy chat room for a change. That isn't just yourself. Or myself. Or ourselves. There's people. Right then. It's the animals dealt with. That's the wife egged. The baby picked up because the wife keeps nagging me about it. For today, that's about it. Possibly should have saved some of the seed planting for today, but whatever. What's done is done. We can ride around the field. Left this unseeded because I didn't really feel like going through with the hoe. Because I already had all this all done from before winter and all that hit. Didn't really feel like going through all this. Maybe I can try to do that now that we're streaming. Give me something to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna have this modest crop area. Because one, I mean, I'm financially well off in the game. I've got nearly $250,000. Before buying some of the seeds and such, I did have $250,000 or more. Then, you know, seed buying. Put a bit of a dent in there. Yeah. Hopefully the grass will start growing soon. And then it'll all look really nice. Blindingly green. But really nice. So the game came out in '96. Not too surprised by that. Because I remember thinking every time I look into the game, Mole! Be gone, Mole! I cast you into the waters. Or not. Darn it. Whatever. Yeah, I remember thinking every time that I see the year that the game came out, I always think that, hey, that's a bit later than I thought it would be. Ooh, money. Of course, the 90s were an interesting time. So many good games coming out in that decade. Uh-oh. 4,500. Very nice. So that's what I'm up to in money now. So that's pretty cool. Guess I'll just go until he runs out of stamina. Which shouldn't be too long now. So I should be able to finish this line. So that'll be like, what? 2 a day? Cool. Almost there. You can do it, little buddy. Oh, final one. Cool. Because yeah, when you use this, you do like 6 and a go. Yeah. Whoosh. Oh, may as well finish this out with the stamina. And dead. Off we go. To get in trouble with the wife because it's late. Oh, never mind. Wife is still out here. Why you have the baby out here at night? You trying to feed it to a wolf? The weather is beautiful. Let's go on a picnic to the mountaintop soon. We never go on that picnic. Never. She's brought it up before. Never wants to go. Just talk. She's all talk. That's all she ever does. Am I plowing for more grass? Yes, I was. Going to let that be part of the days, part of the things that I do during the days. Hey, the shop is closed because it's Saturday today. Cool. Yeah, once I get done dealing with like the animals and stuff like that, I'm gonna start plowing the yard. That way I can go ahead and start working on the grass. That way I can have all of the grass planted. And be as well off on that as I can be. Have an egg in your face. Wild dog's gonna steal your family. Dingo took my baby. Hi, chickens. Glad to see you staying out of the way. As soon as I say something, of course. Hey, thanks for moving. What a nice chicken. He's probably planning something. Something sinister. But that was nice of him to move. Jerk. Get back down there. I think the next game I do on the stream will be a side-scroller or something with three-dimensional movement. Something that could use a joystick or something. Because this four-directional movement in this game is a bit of a bother at times. I feel really twitchy. Because I'll just be running along and moving like this. Trying to get the directions right. A little bit awkward at times. Free to go! Am I playing on an emulator? I am playing on a Super Nintendo, as I said earlier. For it is a Super Nintendo game. And emulating games is supposed to be a bad thing. So we don't do that. Nor do we promote it. Shame on you. Don't know why I grabbed the fodder just then, but I figured, rather than throwing it on the ground, just bring it in here. Get that out of the way. No sense wasting it. Ooh. Speaking of fodder, I'm getting quite low. I think I'm about 200 or 300 right now. So I probably need to start cutting grass. If that which was already grown is fully grown. I need to check on that too. Definitely don't need to run out of fodder. Am I playing on a classic SNES console? Yes, I am. Because I like the classics. And I mean the classic, not one of the little minis that came out in recent times. I got all the old stuff. And it all still works. Sup, my Segas. My first two Segas. One has been in storage a long time. So I don't know if it actually works or not, because it was given to me used. So I haven't really touched it in, like, ages. Like the 8-bit Sega. Then, of course, the, Gen 2 Sega. Whoops, don't have the milker. The Gen 2 Sega works, but I need a new AV cable for it. Because, several years ago, when I had a slightly different setup going on, lightning storm, and, so yeah, I'm sure you can guess what happened from there. Nothing got killed, exploded, anything like that, but a couple of my consoles got messed up in it. My poor Xbox, original Xbox, poor thing, unusable. Like, something, I think the power cord or something in it got fried, and it was no longer usable. And that was a big hurt to me, because I had a lot of files for games on that, like completion files. Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, I had that game 100% complete. Everything, with the exception of maybe a few, like, you know, really off-the-map, miscellaneous, like, side quest things. But other than that, I had, like, everything in that game done, and, all gone in an instant. So that kind of sucked. Same with Fable. That was a fun game. Come on, cow. Move it along. Can't remember what else I had on the Xbox. Several games, obviously. But I think those two, Morrowind and Fable, were the two that I put the most time into as far as file progression. I remember playing Fable quite a bit, doing pretty much whatever I could with it. 3 cows in 1! Cool. Aw. Okay, I've dealt with you. Yeah, I remember playing Fable, and, come on, give me milk. And doing, I'm not sure if it was like an exploit or what, but I was starting over through the tutorial area, like repeatedly. Like, you don't, there's a thing you can do where you don't save the game. So the game will save your status, but not your progress. So you can go through all the tutorial stuff and get an amount of experience and money from that. Restart the game, or the autosave file. It'll start you over as a kid again. And so you can just wash, rinse, and repeat until you have not a ton of money, but you'll have a lot of money starting out, plus whatever karma points you have, so you can have a little mutant kid running around with, like the devil horns or halo or whatever like that, depending on the karma, and that's kind of neat. It's also good for getting your stats, like, way up starting the game, because I always like doing that. Just mess with the game, mess with the whole system, just, I'm starting out like a high level, I punch you and I kill the next 3 guys before they even show up. I like doing that in games. It's fun. Being overpowered. It's a good time. Ooh, somebody's Xbox got peed on by a cat. That doesn't sound good. For the Xbox or the cat. Especially if it was on. Ow. Sort of reminds me of Ren and Stimpy. Don't whiz on the electric fence. I miss Ren and Stimpy. Got it on DVD. Never did finish watching it all the way through, though. Hello, cows. Going through all this pretty well. Managing to keep track of who is who this time. Despite them moving around a lot. Alright. Who's left? Who's left? Buttermilk. Jumbo Buttermilk. I'm seeing a question, did I get the console when it was new? If that's in reference to me talking about the Super Nintendo, I think I got it used as well. Because I was more into Sega during that period. So I got secondhand. Okay, there's that. Animals dealt with, wife dealt with. Checking the fodder. Yes, that's a thing. Ooh, under 300. So yes, I definitely need to start mowing the lawn. I think I may have gotten my Super late 90s, early 2000s, I think. I can't remember exactly when, because, you know, it's a long time ago now. Which is weird to say. Okay, so the grass isn't really ready yet. Lovely. Fortunately, I still have 250, so could be worse. Could be better. Could be worse. Weeds! Not on my watch. And that's another good thing about getting the grass planted. I don't know what I'll do about all of this space, but once the grass is all planted, I won't have to worry much about the weeds anymore, so that'll be nice. Why is that not doing? Oh, that one little spot. Anything that has like a little bit of extra shading around something, for whatever reason, it magically will not register doing the plowing or anything on it, so that kind of sucks. Messes with my flow. Whatever, though, I can just do it like in a big chunk. As long as it gets done, I don't care that much. Mow! Yes, yes, you're exhausted. There we go. And just to keep things even. And... wow. Yes, yes, still tired. And whap. There we go. Can I do this? I can! Just enough energy to do that. Nice. So now all that's left is, still a lot. Oh. Still. Gives us something to do. Oh, I forgot to water the seeds yesterday. Huh, 4,100 that time. One of the cows is cheating me. But, first, go ahead and swap out for this. Oh, I gotta go to the mountain, work on my stamina, because I forgot about watering the crops. It's been so long since I've had crops to water, it kinda slipped my mind that I have to keep them hydrated. Fortunately, I think I've only missed one day of doing that, so not too big of a deal. Just gotta go find some ground berries. There's some now. Eat food off the ground. It's always good for you. A little bit of dirt on there. It's just good minerals. A few bugs crawling around. That's just extra protein. Berry of wild grape. You ate it. It was fermented. You just got wasted on the job. Splashy, splashy. I forget how many times I have to do this, but I'm gonna do it several times, just to be sure. Because I gotta be at full stamina, because I think I have just enough of the crop layout to water everything before doing the passing out thing. Go ahead and eat this. I've got a shrubbery. And I know how to use it. Oh, great chicken statue. I offer this shrubbery to you. Yay! He didn't kill me. Time to do the watering now. Lovely, lovely. Even though I missed a day, it's nice that I did finally remember to water them. Because again, I was in a bit of a rut going through the autumn and winter times. Completely forgot that it was a thing that I needed to do, watering them. And so I would have looked kinda silly going through all this and then never watering them. Of course, I usually have somebody in chat that reminds me of this. But no, things have been kind of silent out there. Shame, shame. Almost there. Just 2 more waterings. You can do it, little guy. Huzzah! Now I think, if I've got this done right, he should pass out. Yep, passes out after that. Cool. Which at the same time is a little bit weird, considering I'm at maximum stamina, and he would do the passing out thing when I was missing like 1 or 2 of the berries. Then again, I don't know if I was at maximum stamina just now, if I'd regenerated it all. What's the weather? Rain! Heck yeah, I don't have to water things tomorrow. Weather finally makes a difference again. I enjoy that. Listen to that rain. Looks like an ornament of a chicken, but what is it? It interests me. What are you talking about, woman? I don't see any chickens. I think she's going nuts. Should I be concerned? Here, look at the baby. Let it soothe your mind so you can stop talking nonsense. There. Now you also can't tell me that I don't pick up the baby enough. Rain, glorious rain. Sprouts, heck yeah. Fast growing turnips. Oh, oh. I just saw a thing. I just saw a thing that I liked. Going back outside. Grass! We have a grassy lawn. Grass all over the place. Look at that. Ooh. Now that's purty right there. Look at all that grass. Oh, that's a yard you could roll around in and not have to worry about bugs till you get down here. Then it's just mud. One day, though. One day. Still, that's a lot of grass. That's a lot of nice looking grass. Yay, success. I hate how choppy it looks, though. With the tiles and all around buildings. Like, the walking path is one thing, but like right here where it's like the shadow from this building, you can't plant grass there, so it's just kind of cut off. It's a bit awkward. Hop in the hot spring 9 times for full stamina. Noted. Alright, chickens out of the way. Okay then. Looks like I'm grabbing an egg out from one of your butts. Come on, chickens. Cooperate here. Grass doesn't grow in the shade. You have obviously not seen that much grass. There's plenty of grass that grows in shade. There's plenty of grass that grows in all kinds of different conditions. Cold weather, hot weather, dry weather. Not too dry, but dry enough. Super wet weather. Rainy. Snowy. Not so much in the snow, but you do get some grasses that can grow in like light snow. I think it was just lazy development. Because they easily could have set it up to be shaded grass in those spots, but that would have been extra tiles for them to have to make, I suppose. Grass doesn't grow under bridges? Well, I have noticed that, but that's also usually because the, ground under the bridges is either cemented or just stripped anyway for bridge-related purposes. Because you don't want to have a bunch of growth going on your bridges and, messing them up. Oopsie doodle, I forgot to get an egg for the wife. Well, whatever. She's happy enough with me. Alright, cows. Line up. It's time for the talking, the brushing, and the pulling of milk from your butts. Because I know that's your favorite part of the day. Especially those of you who produce very large bottles of milk from your butts, specifically. Because pulling something that big out of your butt probably feels pretty good for a cow. I mean, you smile about it, so you gotta enjoy it to some degree. There we go. That's half the cattle. Brushed and complimented. The days definitely feel as though they are going by a bit more quickly than they did during winter, so that's nice. Like, even if it's still going at the same rate, it feels like it's going by more quickly. Because winter was seriously just dragging. I did not enjoy that. Of course, it probably helps that I have new things to look forward to. Like having a grassy lawn. And, you know, harvesting to actually do. Because it was kind of sad playing a harvest game with no harvesting going on. Seems a bit counter to what you're supposed to be doing. Like winter in this game, just a complete dead zone, just nothing going on. If I didn't have the animals, I would just be standing around all day. So I suppose I should be glad that I got the animals when I did. You, getting milk. Getting milk. Thank you. Big butt milk coming up. I wonder what I did before to get the 4,500 money. And then suddenly after that I got like 4,100 or something like that. What changes in the money, I wonder? Because I'm fairly certain that I got milk from all the cows and eggs from all the chickens. So it's a bit weird that there would be several hundred difference in the earnings. There should be fall harvest in the fall too. I agree. There are things that grow during that time of the year. I can't think of anything offhand. I think pumpkins are a thing commonly associated with that time of the year, so there's that. Probably other gourd-related things. Nothing else really comes to mind, but yeah, there are things that grow in that time of the year, is the point. So it's not like they can't have it. Pulling milk. Yay! Pretty sure that was the last one. Yes, we blame the chickens for the lack of things to grow during the later part of the year. Because in the later games, you do get stuff that you can grow in different parts of the year. Not sure about winter, but definitely during the autumn time, you can grow other stuff. I definitely remember that from A Wonderful Life. Though again, I don't quite remember what was able to be grown. Although you can grow trees in that game, so there's that. That's pretty neat. Grow, like, apple trees. Orange trees, I think. Grape trees. Pretty sure it's grape trees in that game. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. So it could have been vines, and I'm just remembering incorrectly. Oh, the chicken conspiracy was about the lack of money. That too is a possibility. The chickens were robbing me. Before the shipper guy showed up, they mugged him. And so he could only tell me that I was only making so much. It's gotta be what happened. No other explanation matches it. Oh, by the way, for the interested, the Steam Winter Sale is going up tomorrow, I believe. So that's a neat thing to know if you're into that sort of thing. I mean, I don't know for certain, but a lot of things, somebody had pointed out earlier that a lot of things seem to be lining up, pointing a lot of fingers at tomorrow being the day that the Steam sale goes up. So I just thought I would share that. And yay, all of the missing spots that were going on through here are filled in, so that's nice. Oh, I saw that. You cannot hide from me. One broken piece. Do a fence check. Alright, just the one. Yeah, I always like spreading the word of free or discounted games, and in this case, we get the sales coming up. And everybody likes a sale. Who needs money in your wallet when you can buy video games? Yay! Boop. There. Fence fixed. Don't know if I'll be getting much from the Steam sale once it happens, though. Over the years, I kind of, got most of what I wanted. The only other stuff left for me is stuff that I don't know about yet. That's some really bright grass. Makes me miss the flash sales that they used to do during this, the holiday sales and all. Have a flash sale plastered on the front screen. It's like, hey, here's this thing going for almost nothing. That's usually how I get a lot of my games. Hey, $45.50 because I accidentally gave that one egg, or sold that one egg rather than giving it to the wife. Oh, whatever. More money. That's the day. What's the weather for tomorrow? Sunny day. Boo. Also, when playing through to get to this point between streams, there was the New Year's thing, and you can talk to the fortune teller. She lets you pick a card, and you get, like, bad luck, normal luck, good luck, stuff like that. I wound up getting, I guess I got lucky with it, and I got the excellent luck card. So if that actually affects you in any way, I've got that going for me. So I got the best luck that I can possibly get for this year. Which, bit of a shame, considering it's only a half year and then the game's over, but whatever. Of course, maybe that's the excellent luck, that the game's almost over. I won't have to deal with winter again. Hey, the baby's up and moving around. I didn't know that was a thing. Cool. You're not boo-boo. Don't you boo-boo at me. Can you believe this kid? The nerve. What you teaching him, woman? Look, he is crawling now. Yes, I see that. Be sure you keep him from piddling on the floor. I don't want to have to clean up after that. Come on, dog. Let's go. There you go. Wait, what's it look like down here? Yay! Both of them are sprouted. I still need to figure out something to play for, the Christmas stream. Chickens? Chickens! Oh, this one's like 1 pixel up, so I can't get through. Ah, you butts. Chickens, come on. Because I think this coming Sunday is Christmas Eve, I think. So I was thinking about maybe doing an appropriate stream. Like put this game on hold and stream something else for a change. Unsure rather, on what I want to stream though. I think I'd mentioned it before, but I thought about doing Tattletale, because it's Christmassy. So maybe if I happen to grab it up during the coming Steam sale, I might do it then, but if not, I don't know. Not a lot of mainstream Christmassy type games out there that aren't steaming piles. Or just puzzle games. A lot of Christmas puzzle games, and I don't understand that. Like, you look up, like on Steam or whatever game sites, and you look up Christmas, and it's a bunch of puzzle games, like the find the hidden item, or get the items, like the little point-and-click type games, get the items to solve the puzzles, or like the match 3 type games, and stuff like that. It's like the... Wrong box. Pay attention. It's like they can't really think of anything creative for a holiday game. Also, you only ever see Christmassy type games. I know that's the most mainstream one, but you never see games for like Hanukkah or anything like that. I wonder why. One more egg. There we go. That's that. Wait, nope, I see that. Out the way. Huh! Pull it from your butt. And that's the chickens. And now to do this all over again. Everything's going smoothly, but it's still a pain in the butt routine to deal with. No, you don't, Cal. Any suggestions out there for what I could stream on Sunday? Not limited to only my ideas. I like to hear the thoughts of others. Come on, Cal, move along. Talk to you. Talk to your butt. Brush your butt. Wrong Cal, but whatever, I'll take it. Cane. Brush the cane. Yay! And now the milking. Give me that butt milk. Yeah. No, you don't. I wonder what a speed run for this game would look like. And I don't mean just going for whatever ending, because it's easy enough to get a bad ending for this. Just standing around and sleeping through each day to reach an ending. I mean, that wouldn't take too long. But I mean, like, actually going for profits, but also playing through the game as quickly as you could. I wonder what a speed run would look like for this. Because even when you get into a groove with this game, you get nice patterns going on and all that. still takes quite a while to get through the days. Of course, I suppose speedrunning a game like this wouldn't really... It would be pretty counter to what it is. Because this really is just a casual time game. Where you just unwind to it. Listening to the same tunes playing over and over while you pet a bunch of cows. Then again, people speedrun a lot of games that they probably shouldn't. And even more, speedrun games that they probably should. Because speedruns are interesting. And a bit depressing at times. Because then you sit there looking at it and it's like, why can't I be that good at anything? Never cared as much for the tool-assisted speedruns, though. Because you got something working for you to advance the game in its own way. You're not really getting by on your own merit as much. Not using all of your own skill to get through. Like using exploits and stuff in the game. Sure, maybe. You know, glitches and all that exist. But using stuff that just speeds things along. Seems kind of cheap. Definitely going to stream something a bit more action-y once I complete this game. Seriously considering Earthworm Jim 2. Because I really like that game, and it's a pretty good time overall. But who knows, I might end up streaming something else entirely. Yay, that's all the animals dealt with. Doing the hoe, I suppose. Hoeing it up. You again. Get out of here. It'd be nice if there was a way to get rid of the mole. Because he just keeps coming back. Aha! Progress. I think I'll eat lunch, apparently. There we go. I think I'll start from over here. Work my way that way. See how that does. Apparently it doesn't do very well. He's exhausted already. But I do like the detail of lunchtime giving you a little bit of energy back. That's pretty nice of them to do. And there it goes. Gave a little bit of energy, but not very much. Still a long way to go. But I gotta go to the hot spring. Progress is being made, though. Oh yay, the video I had uploading has apparently gone up. Haven't been paying attention this whole time, and where am I going? I'm just kind of wandering. I was a little bit late getting my second video up today, so that kind of sucked. Took it a while in rendering. Considerably longer than expected. Then took it a little while longer in actual uploading. But that's just on YouTube there. Still, it was only 30 or so minutes late, I think. So, could have been worse. Could have been much worse. I think it was last week I wasn't able to get a second video up at all on Wednesday. And that was unfortunate. I hate when that happens. I don't like breaking my schedule. Wish I had a better schedule, of course. Would be nice being able to do as many do and have 2 go up a day. It's a little bit beyond what I can do at this point in time, unfortunately. We've lost our viewers. I guess the farming was just a bit too boring for them. Or slow-paced. Or both. Oh well. It's not for everyone, of course. I do give that warning to those who enter chat, if they are new. It's a farming game. You should know what you're getting into here. Come on, you can do it. Just a little bit more, guy. 3 more to go. 1 more. And you're done. Wait. Ugh, dead. Come along, dog. Ooh. A little bit spotty looking in places where the missing bits were, but the grass is starting to change. So I suppose the older grass is about ready to be trimmed. That's very good. What's the weather for tomorrow? Show me rain. Aww. They never want to show me rain. Oh, hey. I guess since the kid's crawling around, he's big enough to sleep in a bed. Interesting. He also sleeps on the edge of the bed. That's a weird kid. I mean, if I had a bed that size, I would rather sleep in the middle. Or maybe closer to the wall. Yeah. Okay then. Well, say, I guess I'm pregnant again. Whoops. Don't know how that happened. Well, there we go. We got a baby, and the wife is pregnant. Forgotten that. So we got that going for us. Progress is being made today. We've got grass. We've got grass that might need cutting. We've got turnips. Heck yeah. we've got turnips to pick up. So this day, even though the bits with the animals goes a bit slowly, progress is definitely being made. And I like that. After like 2 or 3 streams being stuck in autumn and fall, it's nice to finally be making progress again. Like forward progress. Not just doing things, but actually visible stuff going on. That's nice. I'm enjoying that. Here you go, stick it in your face. Thank you, on my way. Doodly doot 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 doot. Chickens! Hi, chickens. You are back after taking a break from watching. Yes, this game is rather intense. One might need the occasional break from it, so they don't have a heart attack or something. Unfortunately, I have to be here for the whole thing. Eggs, eggs, eggs. Brain kinda shut off for a minute. I forgot what I was supposed to be doing in this room. Move, chickens. And what game am I going to play on Sunday, the Christmas Eve? Yeah, I was mentioning that earlier. I'm not entirely sure what I will be playing for Sunday. Because I do want to play something holiday appropriate, because that's just something that I like to do on the channel. Holidays come along, like October, I'll play a few more spooky type games or what have you. December comes along, I'll play winter type games, November, harvest type games, you know, stuff like that. So doing a Christmas stream seems appropriate. I'm just not entirely sure what to play, because can't really think of anything offhand. Because I had mentioned this earlier as well, most of the Christmas games out there are just dopey little, like, family-friendly puzzle games. You know, like find the item in the picture, point-and-click puzzle game, match 3, you know, things like that. An unusually large amount of Christmas puzzle games. I don't really understand that, but yeah, can't really think of that many holiday appropriate games to play for Sunday, so I've been trying to think of some that I could play. And so far the only thing that really comes to mind, which I had considered already anyway, was Tattletale, if I'm able to get it on sale on Steam soon. Because other than that, I am drawing a blank. I can maybe look up just some winter-oriented game, just winter time period, like a, I don't know, snow sports, something like that. Maybe a winter survival game. That could be interesting. There's one that I've been wanting to play that I've got. Can't really remember what it was, though. Some kind of survival game where you're on a frozen mountain. Cannot remember the name of it, though. That's going to bug me. Have been playing Feel the Snow lately. Doing that on the channel. Had a video go up just today. That one's pretty fun. Could definitely work for one of my streams, but I'm already doing the episodes and all that, so I wouldn't want to go too far ahead. Although I suppose I could start a new file on it. I mean, that's always an option. New characters and all, so I could play as one of them. So that game definitely covers the casual hanging out streaming experience. Because for a survival game, it's pretty chill. And not just because the people are snowmen. Of course, I could also go in the complete opposite direction. And for Christmas, play like some zombie horror game. You just realized that I played this in fall and it has no fall harvest? Yeah, I pointed that out a while back. Like you spend half the year not harvesting anything at all. Which seems very counter to a game that's supposed to be about harvesting and has harvest in the name. Although you do get the I think it's like a harvest festival, which makes things only that much more confusing, considering you don't harvest. Like there's the one, it's like where you bring an ingredient and they make a big stew. I think that's like the harvest festival. And yet, you don't get to harvest anything. This game's confusing at times, and not just in the poorly written English. Unrelated, but I also want to play a Final Fantasy game on the stream sometime. Because that, too, would be pretty appropriate to the laid-back, hanging-out stream time that I do. Because I did that with my very first stream, playing Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior, whichever you want to call it. Because that game's all about grinding, so I was just grinding. And blithering on like an idiot. Talking about whatever. Fun time overall, though. Because I do enjoy grinding in games. Like in the Final Fantasy games, I always like to be like at least 5 or so levels ahead of everything in the area. Just because I can. Because again, I very much enjoy overkill. Of course, I also don't believe in overkill. Because as long as you're killing something, you can't overkill it. You're just killing it. I consider overkill killing too much of something when you only want to kill one thing. And what am I going to play when I play Harvest, or when I finish Harvest Moon? I had mentioned that earlier as well, but you were probably out of the room for it. I am not entirely sure. I'm thinking about Earthworm Jim 2, but again, still trying to sort that one out. A lot of options. A lot of things that I could play. Definitely something more action-y than this, though. I'm thinking maybe a 2D side-scroller type. Something that's easier to progress in than cow milking simulator. Okay, I don't know if I've milked everything, but I'm just going to assume that I did. Would beating a dead horse be overkill? If you mean literally, no, because the horse is already killed. You have killed the horse. You cannot kill it any more than that. Beating a dead horse, you're just beating a dead horse. If you're talking about figuratively, where somebody keeps talking about something over and over and over and over and over and over, that's just being obnoxious. A whoosh! Darn it, it's not ready to be cut yet. I'm running a little low here. I'm under 200 pieces of fodder. I could use some more. Let's go ahead, I suppose. Oh, wait, no. Playing with the hoe. Hoe first, water second. Oh, crap, wait, the time. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Horse, get back here. Where are you? I need you. I have priorities. Horse, are you in here? You are. Away. Cool. Yeah. Money. Ho. Doop-doop. More money. Ho. Lunchtime. Ho. Oh yeah, this is going very well. Parked a little far away, but whatever. Quit walking away from me, horse. Oh, now you're just being a jerk. You're making this harder on me. Every time I would pick... Quit it! Every time I pick one and get a little bit closer, he walks away from me and makes it a farther trip. Whatever. Ooh, that was close. Walking away right as I'm getting to him to throw. Phew. Glad this doesn't take up stamina. Where's my hand out a little bit? I'm gonna hit the button so quickly. Time. 4 o'clock. Hit. Do I have time? Yeah. Whew. Risking it. Risking it. Risking it. Haha! Hoo hoo hoo! I did it! I got the last one in just before the guy showed up. I got it in the satchel, and then I couldn't move anymore. 7,200 in one day. Nice! I've done better, but that's still pretty good. Especially for spring. About a week's worth of fodder, you say? Oh. Fortunately, the grass should be fully grown within a day or so, optimistically. So not too big of a deal, though thanks for letting me know that. Now to get back to this. Hey, money. This has been a day that was good for profits. Very profitable day. Mole, get out of here. Wish there was some way to kill that thing. I mean, technically there's a way to kill it. You can dig it up. You can dig up the mole during, like the day of the harvest festival. Have him put in the soup. Then you can eat him. So there's that. That's an option. But that probably doesn't permanently get rid of him. Which kind of sucks. Come on, little guy. You're almost... Oh, you're there. Heck yeah. All of it is hoed up. So that's cool. Now I just gotta buy a buttload of seeds again to go around watering, or to go around planting a bunch of grass seeds down there. But on the bright side, I'll finally be done with that. So tomorrow, I finish bringing in the turnips. The potatoes will probably be almost done growing. And I can buy some more turnip seeds. Uh-oh. Darn it. Not even halfway through that. So yeah, I gotta go buy more seeds. Then I can probably go ahead and buy some more grass seeds while I'm at it. So yay! I actually have things to do in the game again. I can actually plan my days. This is so nice. Winter sucked because it was just deal with the chickens, okay? Deal with the cows, okay? Stand outside looking like an idiot until the day ends. That's just kind of boring. But now I actually have things to do, and I can leave the ranch because I need to. Not just going to town to see what's going on to kill time. I leave the ranch, I come to the mountain, I eat food. I'm eating food that isn't a meat bun or a rice ball. Heck yeah! Yeah, I don't think I need that anymore. I only needed to water a few more things. Plus I ate the grapes. Yeah, I can come to the mountain now. I can refresh myself. I can grow crops. I can plant crops. I can water things again. It feels and sounds really weird being excited over being able to tend crops. But when you go for 2 months in this game not being able to do that, the only things that you have to do is just dealing with the cows and the chickens, you learn to appreciate stuff like this. Heck yeah! Okie dokie. That's that. Come on, dog. Let's go to bed. Boop. Show me rain. Aw. Never gives me rain. 7th. Oh, we've gone 4 days. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Over $250,000 money. Pretty rich for a, simple small town farmer. Then again, maybe not, because crap around here is expensive. Yeah. Do you think of a name for the baby? Oh, crap. Now that there's the new baby, I have to deal with her talking about naming it. Well, I named this one Junior, so I think the next one I'll name Junior. Sounds like a good name. Oh wait, sunny day. Flock, come to me! Out we go. Alrighty then. Wait, check the crops. Okay, still just sprouts. Cool, cool. Wait, what am I holding? Did I get... No, I didn't. Darn it! I mean, I don't need it right now because I'm dealing with the chickens, but I like to already have my tools in hand. It's the one downside to all of this going on with the springtime and all. I now have to swap tools out again. Because during winter I could just have whatever. Yeah, I could just have the, just the cow stuff, and nothing else mattered. Because I never needed anything aside from maybe the occasional hammer to do the fence repairs. But other than that, nah, I just could keep the cow stuff the whole time. springtime comes around, I start needing crop stuff. Well, I don't need the hoe anymore, so that's cool. And yes, I did almost throw the egg into the fodder bin. But I caught myself, because I'm hopefully getting better at doing that. No promises, no expectations. But at least I caught myself that one time before destroying an egg. Ah, come on, chickens. Thank you. The chickens are just lined up, just perfectly lined up with the eggs here, so I couldn't get through. My egg-related plan to keep the chickens in place backfired. Yeah, the wife is pregnant again. So that means that I'll get the best ending possible, at least as far as the having 2 kids thing is concerned. Because we will be at the minimum requirement of 1 baby plus pregnant wife. Because beyond that, it doesn't really matter. You can have both of them. You can have 1 kid and a baby. Doesn't matter. Plays out just the same. Long as you have 2 conceived children. Why you gotta have 2 for the best ending? I don't know. Seems kind of odd. I mean, I could see having 1 as the minimum requirement, because it's like, oh, you got a happy family. But requiring 2, I don't know, that seems kind of strange. Ham. Brush the ham. Burb. Brush the burb. No ham. Moo. Butt. Brush the butt. Go ahead and milk the butt. Butt milk. Oh. What you got up here? Who are you? Bessie! Brush the Bessie. Calc. Brush the calc. Oh, right. Oh, Poopy. Hello, Mellow. I gotta sell a cow. So that's a thing. For the Jack and the Beanstalk thing, I gotta sell a cow. And I specifically gotta sell a cow in springtime. Unless you in the chat would care to look it up for me again to see if I need to sell a cow at any specific point, which I would very much appreciate it if I could be given that information. As far as I can remember, it just has to be done in spring. But I would rather not go through the effort. And then it end up being I have to sell it on a specific day. That would kind of suck. Because I completely forgot to look into it beforehand. I only just now remembered it. I can't exactly stop to look it up right now. I mean, I could, but I would have to stop the whole stream. Or, put up intermission. That would kind of break the flow of things. And that, I'm fairly certain, would be inconvenient for us all. Of course, if I were a more modern streamer, I would have a phone and could just look it up that way, but nope, you're talking to one of the only people around who doesn't have a phone. Look and be amazed. It's my antique lifestyle, living without a phone of any description. No mobile internet. Gasp! Hello, cow. I don't know which cow you are, but I'm going to yank milk from your butt. Come here, so I can yank milk from your butt. Thank you! Technically, I yanked milk from the ground, but whatever. I'll just say it came from your butt. Because that's how cows work. But I've already milked you. You were the first one that I milked. Nothing. I don't recall. Ah, there we go. I was gonna say, I don't recall milking anyone on this side. Would have been a little bit weird not getting milk from them. Should be just those two in the corner left. And I can feed them and go on with my day. Finally accomplishing farm stuff. Yay. So nice to be farming again in a farming game. Pardon my occasional silence right now. Still trying to think of stuff to stream for this coming Sunday. Because I've got a few ideas, I just can't remember what they are. Because it's one of those things that I've seen it, I know what it is, but I can't think of the name. You know, that kind of situation. And it's kind of bugging me. I think I might poke around Steam again after this. See if maybe there are any new non-puzzle wintertime games that I can do. Long Dark. That's the name of the survival game I was thinking of earlier. Finally remembered it. Oddly enough, I remembered it after thinking of random Steam games. Yeah, Long Dark. It's haven't actually played it yet, though I did see somebody play a little bit of it. I think they only did like 1 or 2 episodes before quitting. I don't remember what the story is, but the gist of it is that you're a guy stranded on a mountain, like a snowy winter mountain, and you gotta survive the cold and animals that want to eat you and all that stuff. Sounds like a fun time. Could try to stream that. Pretty sure I have that. I think I got it a long time ago. Yay, I've dealt with all the things. Now to go do the farming. Happy time farming! Wait, horse! Come to me, my loyal steed. Beat the horse. Turnip. 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 Turnip for what? Turnip. 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 It's weird that they're one color when they're in the ground. But then I pull them up and they're white. Whitish. Some pale color. No. You stay nearby. I have to stick turnips up your butt. And in your sack. Darn it! I don't like this horse. He's convenient, but he's a pain in the butt. Making me throw my food away. Be gone, horse. I'm done with you. Right then. Oh, lunchtime, apparently. Okay, so take a moment. What to do, I don't remember my plans. Right, buying 11 turnip seeds, because I just picked up all the turnips. And buying several grass seeds. Okay, that's the plan for the day. Probably gonna go ahead and buy 11 potato seeds as well. Just to get that out of the way, because they'll be grown soon enough. So what is this? Potato. Cool. Oh, this is gonna be a long time spent in the shop. 1. 2. 3. For anyone curious, I'm counting them all off. Because I have a terrible memory. 4. 5. And if I happen to not count them off for this, 6. There's a fair chance I'll lose count. 7. And end up with whatever amount. 8. And possibly not have enough or have way too many. 9. Because that's how life is. 10. When you have a really crappy memory. So much fun! 11! Huzzah! One. Of course, the grass doesn't matter. I can buy whatever amount for that. 2. 3. 4. All this and I've still got so much money. 5. 6. 7. 8. Would be nice if you could just open up a sales menu. 9. You know, just let me count out how many I want to buy. That'd be lovely. 10. Rather than buying them one at a time. Going through all this chatter. 11. Every single time with the chatter, just same dialogue boxes every time, and that's just a pain to deal with scrolling through all that. My hand's getting tired. Grass seeds. Oh boy. I need a lot of these, so counting won't really do much. I would have to go back to the ranch and like math all that out. So I'm just gonna buy a bunch. So how you doing in chat while I'm doing this? Did some research for the Jack and the Beanstalk. Doesn't matter when you sell the cow. It's just that you can only plant the seed in spring. Okay. Cool. Think I will get my money down to 250,000, and that should be a starting point, I suppose. Hopefully I'm not accidentally buying too many, but I mean, if I do, whatever. It's not like I'm losing that much money here. I've got more than I actually need. Once the trade is made, the hawker puts the magic beans in the tool shed. Well, that goes without saying. Everything always gets put in the tool shed. The beans can be planted at the summit in spring only. It does not matter which day of the week you plant the beans. Okay, cool. I had forgotten about the planting on the summit, but that does make sense. Especially since I'm pretty much out of places to plant them on the farm, so I couldn't really do it there. Phew. And since she's technically my mother-in-law, She could very easily just give me my money back if she wanted. But, you know, since she's my mother-in-law, she probably wouldn't give it back. Ew, one more. No clue how many of these I've bought. Wasn't paying attention. Wait, while I'm here, let's go check the wife's diary. Found the diary. Read it. Yay, still 10 hearts. My wife is into me. Oh yeah. Onward, ho! Wait, since I'm here. Hi, lady. How you doing? Hello, you always look fine. Oh yeah, you know I do. Dude, I want to sell something. Buy a cow, buy a chicken, sell a cow. I'll come pick it up later, so let it be at the entrance of your ranch today. Cool. Now the fun part of this is going to be pushing a cow all the way from inside the barn to the outside and to the little holding area. So fun. Is it evening already? So it is. Huh. I'd better scoot. Who do I want to sell? Who do I want to sell? I mean, technically, Nuggy and Keen. Pain in the butt. These two are my lowest profit ones right now. Ah, darn it. Wait. You wanna come out? Yeah, here we go. Nuggy it is, because you came out. Sorry to the person who wanted me to name it Nuggy. But, I mean, I still named it. I didn't keep it, but I named it. So there was that. Oh, come on! Pain in the butt. Pain in the big cow butt. Nuggy. Good. Oh, come on! Oh, the waiting game. Of course, we got Keen right there. I could always sell Keen. Just get a new one, name it Keen. Look like I'm... Oh. You wanna come out? It's not even your stall. You wanna come out? Maybe. Come on. I can sell you to a better owner. Maybe. Yes? No? Alright then. Keen it is, I suppose. Are you Keen? You are. Ho hum. And you were probably close to making the bigger milk too. Pain in the butt. Okay. This has turned into a cow puzzle game. Yeah, the bell might help with this, but if I end up in the line of sight of all the other cows, then I would just have a bunch of cows after me. Haha! I got it. Right now. Push forward, away from the door. Forward. Forward. Pain in the butt. That all your shipping? Pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Getting the bell. Stupid cows, you're making me look bad. You'd better still be over here. You move. Ding-a-ling-ling. 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 There we go. Wow, that's quick service. Didn't even get the cow in here. I'm a wandering hawker. Today I have a very rare bean seed. Bean seed. Seems weird calling something a bean seed. You'll see the wonder when you plant it in the soil. I can exchange it with one of your cows. It's a bargain. Exchange? Not exchange. Exchange! Okay, this cow is mine now. I've put the seed in you shed. Plant it on the top of the mountain. Oh, he tells you how to do that. Cool. Something good will definitely happen. See you. Cool. Well, bye, Kane. You said what? You were supposed to sell it, weren't you? And now I'm leaving. The scripting in this game, I swear. But anyway, finally did that. Had to sell Kane, so that sucks, but whatever. It happens. Alright then. That's a big bean. Holy crap. Now I'm wondering, do I need any sort of special tools for the trip? I'm gonna bring an axe. Oopsie doodle. There we go, still got the bean. I'm gonna bring an axe just in case. Never know. Never know if you'll need an axe for something. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and water my potatoes. Just to get that out of the way. Because I don't know what's going to happen from this. It could magically sprout the entire stalk and then eat up the next day or something. Or it could take a few days to do whatever it's going to do. I don't know the story behind it. I just know that it's a thing that I can do. And it's always good to bring an axe along. Or maybe it was a hammer. Because there have been other events where I suddenly would need a tool of some sort. Usually a hammer, actually. Yes, a hammer. I'm going to swap out for the hammer. Just in case. Onward to plant a big bean. I wonder how they made the echo sound in a game like this. Because you still had a lot of primitive sounds back in the day. And yet they have an echo effect, like on all of the things. Nighttime comes around, everything just echoes. Your footsteps, the menu sounds. Like I'm listening to it with headphones on, I can hear a very subtle echo to everything that makes a sound. I'm wondering how they did that. Do 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 do. When the time comes, tell the chicken that you are working hard. That part I already knew. I basically know how to start the event and how to end the event. I just don't know anything about what goes on between start and finish. But I am full of grapes, I've had a soak in the hot spring, and now I got a bean. Bean magic, go! Go! Go? Go? Bean magic. Bean magic? Bean magic! Bean magic! Bean? Bean? Bean magic! Where's the bean magic? Bean! Oh, Mr. Bean! Bean, bean, bean. Man, I had to plant the snow seed or frost seed, whatever it was, right here that time, and it was a pain in the butt to get it planted. Unless this is like a plant it during daylight thing. Make the trek to the summit and use the bean when standing just below the cliff edge. If your positioning is right, a tiny sprout will appear. Okay, thank you for that. That's basically the same as with the original, the ice seed, whatever that thing was, the winter one. Seed. Seed. Plant, darn you, plant. Seriously with this. Pain in the butt. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Plant. Plant for all you're worth. No. It shouldn't be this difficult to get a bean planted. Alright. Well, it's not wanting to plant. Obviously. So I suppose I shall try again tomorrow. Lovely day. Well, at least now I can get back to the ranch to plant some seeds. So that's a thing that I can do. That way the night's not a total waste. Magic dog! Oh, he ran away. Wait. Magic dog! Sparkling! Hammer! Darn it! There we go. Righto. What am I holding? Grass? Turnip! Okay. Time to plant us up some turnips. Turnip. 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 Ah! I miscounted the turnips. Either that or this is longer than... Yeah, this might be 12. Well, darn. That sucks. Well, I gotta make another trip to the store tomorrow, I suppose. Buy extra seeds. Oh, this part's gonna be super fun, because I don't think the dirt really looks all that different once you've planted grass seeds on it. Let's check. It's a whoosh. Oh, I was mistaken. It looks quite different. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna go along the bottom. A lot easier to judge where I need to be along the bottom. Plus, it'll be nice to have a nice green outline once the grass is all grown in. Makes a weird noise. Throwing all the seeds out like that. Sounds a little like somebody's stomach gurgling when they're really hungry. It'd be nice if I could know how many of these things that I have. Pretty much just going blind here. Or not blind in the placement, but blind on how many of the seeds that I have. I don't even know how many that I bought since I wasn't paying attention. Whoa. Aw, pain in the butt. Had to waste one just to get one extra bit of seed planted below that fountain. Or a pond, whatever it is. Puddle. And then again for these. Whatever. Looks like I did pretty well, though. I've got enough so far to have most of this planted. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have so much grass. I'm gonna be the envy of the town. I'm gonna be the only one in town who actually has grass. So I think the entire town is just like walkways and dirt. A few gardens here and there, but other than that, I think it's just walkways and dirt. Oh, heck yeah. Whoa! And still got seeds. Huh. Well then, I overpurchased. And I will never know by how many. Because the game doesn't tell you these things. So weird. Really want to get grass in these areas between the crop areas. But that would be a pain in the butt to try to get done. Because I would basically need to set up a bunch of fencing in place of where all this is. Like where all the crops are supposed to be growing. So I didn't accidentally plant grass seeds there. Because, grass is forever. You can't just magically get rid of that. You have to very carefully plan everything you do with grass. It's very inconvenient. What am I doing here? Getting this. And this. Still, all the grass is done now. So that's pretty neat. Of course, the downside to that is the grass is done now. That's one less thing for me to do. Still, I got the crops. And that's what's important. Hi, wife. Hi, child. Oh, I can't disturb the kid while it's sleeping. They say it a gift from the workman. Okay. Show me rain. Oh, come on, lady, you never show me rain. Speaking of which, I forgot to water the freshly planted seeds again, so darn it all. I think I also forgot to water the potato seeds. I got so caught up in that and the grass that I forgot the crops. He's very active, so I have to put an eye on him all the time. Okay, then. Well, whatever. I mean, if I forget watering the plants, the crops, again. $250,000 money. I'm pretty well set. So, I mean, if I miss it, oh well. Oh, hey! Potatoes are grown in! Go tend to the animals really quick. And I can go harvest some potatoes. Which should make back a fair amount of the money that I just spent on other seeds. Wife, shove this in your face. Thank you. I can know how many seeds I bought by watching the recording. That is true. That is very true. That is definitely a thing that I can do. As for whether I actually will or not, I have no clue. Can't do it immediately, of course. Because I have other things to do once I finish the stream. I was a bit busy trying to get things together before the stream. Holidays and all that. Going to be mailing something off to somebody. Either tomorrow or the day after. So I'm trying to hurriedly get things together for that. As well as planning for other holiday events and whatnot. So, you know, holiday times, rushing around, all that fun stuff. So before the stream, I was busy doing holiday-related things. After the stream, more holiday-related things. So fun. And it's one of those weird kind of rushing around kind of things because I'm not actually doing a lot of moving when doing it. It's just a lot of planning. Like, rushed planning. Or gathering things together in a small space. And yet no less exhausting to deal with. You're not serious about checking the recording. You may not have been, but that is technically an option. If I ever wanted to, count out how many things that I bought and used. So the idea is not without merit. Alright, I also need to remember to retry the bean today. So don't let me forget that. Because now that I have the crops, I am now juggling more than one thought at a time. So it's very easy for me to forget things. Gotta finish with the cows. Gotta pull up the potatoes for harvest. At some point I gotta replant more potatoes and water all the seeds. And I have to go buy a new cow, since I had to sell off Cain. For Cain. Plus I gotta do the seed thing. So fun days, and it's Thursday, so I can go buy the cow. Dude. Milky, Milky. I said Milky. Give me that butt milk. So busy days in and out of the game. So fun! Beep, beep, coming through. I've got milk. Or you've got milk. I'm taking milk. Give me that milk. I've got milk. Coming through. Emergency. I've got a delivery to make. Milk delivered. I'm awesome. Who are you? Goat. I've already milked you. You're probably ham. So I'll take your milk. Ham milk. Still curious about platypus cheese. or butter, or any other dairy products. Platypus yogurt. There you go. Buy a 6-pack for the kids today. Platypus yogurt. It doesn't do much. On the topic of milk-based products, there's the nut milks that are around these days. You know, with the health nuts and all that. You get like almond milk. I think I've seen other nut milks, but I can't really recall anything offhand. I don't remember ever seeing like almond milk, cheese, butter, or anything else like that. I wonder if those are things that exist. Because I know you get plenty of soy products, milk, cheese, whatever else. A lot of soy stuff. But I wonder about the nut milks. Since that's technically not milk, considering it's just nuts. Of course, anything you need milk for, you technically could substitute not milk for it. You know, there's like milkless cake and stuff like that, so I guess technically you could do whatever with nut milk. It's just not something that I've actually seen before. Or nut milk products, rather, not nut milk. I've seen nut milk. Just not the, byproducts and such. Nut cheese. Sounds inappropriate. Put it in your mouth today. And last one. Once I get through with this, I'm going to take just a brief moment . And I'm back. Phew. Had to stretch, move the microphone, all that fun stuff. I was getting a little bit stiff the way I was. Especially with my one hand. You know, back to farming the crops and all. Having to get into a rush dealing with the turnips earlier. Oh yeah, I can get in here now. Getting into a rush earlier with the turnips. I guess after so long being out of practice with the lack of harvesting and all. Somehow felt like a bit of a strain before. So my hand and my arm and all that was getting a bit stiff. Always uncomfortable when gaming. Potatoes. Look like rocks, but they make me dough. Potato bread is pretty good. On the subject of foods made with foods, potato bread's really good. Better than standard bread. Has a nice kind of sweet taste to it. Usually a decent texture. Really good for sandwiches. Time. Ooh, getting there. Daylight hasn't shifted yet, but I figured it was getting pretty close since I've already done lunch. There it goes. 3 o'clock. Move, please. Oh, we are so close. Time is going to run out, but we were so close. Come on. Not going to make it. But I'm going to... Aww. You butt. You couldn't have held off just a couple more seconds. But yay, 9,200. Not bad. 9,210. Where'd the 10 come from? I don't sell anything that has a 10 to it. Whatever, I can take it to the wife. Hey, wife! I got a tater for you. Stick this in your hole. You're darn right it looks delicious. I grew it. Alrighty then. Oh, that's that dealt with. Gonna wait to plant the new ones once I've already harvested them all. But I will go ahead and water the seeds I have planted. Get that out of the way. And I suppose I will go ahead and try the bean seed again. Wasn't able to go get the extra seeds for the turnips and whatnot, but oh well. It happens. It's all part of actually having something to do again in the game. So I'm not complaining. Huzzah! That's that done. What else I got? I need the bean seed now. Gotta check something. Is the grass harvestable yet? It's weird that it's all offset again. So you can see all the obvious spots that are missing. So whoosh! Yeah! Gonna make an ugly lawn. Just gonna do the one line through here for now. There we go. It's gonna be a little bit spotty, but whatever. That should keep me going. Ooh, yeah. That should keep me going at least a few more days. Bean. Ooh, 2.5 hours already? My, how time flies when you actually have something to do in this game. A bit bittersweet, then. It's nice that I've actually been able to get something accomplished in this game. But it doesn't seem like I've been at it for all that long. For the stream to be nearly over. Be gone! Whoa! Ha ha! Destroyer of stones. Berry salad. Just add random shrubbery you find on the ground. So let's see what do. Hammer. Bean. Oh. Still does nothing. Bean. 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 I'm just going to take that as it needs to be done during daylight. So I'm going to go into the next day. I'm going to tend the animals. I'm going to finish picking the remaining potatoes. And then I'm going to try to plant this stupid bean during the daylight. Because right now it's just being a bit of a pain to deal with. In you go, puppy. Didn't mean to take you in yet, but whatever. You're in. Oh, what's the weather for tomorrow? Sunny. Lovely. Yeah. Yep. Still doesn't say much. Think of a name for the baby. No. You name it. I don't care. Boop. Alright then. Actually, it'll eat up some of the daylight. But I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up the potatoes real quick. Just since I'm here. Since it's just the few. And since they're so close to the box. Just gonna get this out of the way. Like, now. And I wanted to go ahead and get the animals dealt with before doing the Jack and the Beanstalk thing, in case it lasts throughout the day. I don't want to wind up with a bunch of sick cows because I missed feeding them for the day, or chickens who suddenly feel the need to no longer lay eggs for 3 days because I didn't feed them one time. So yeah, definitely gonna deal with the animals. Move, please. Move, please. Please. Thank you. Egg in your eye. Chickens, chickens. Chickens all over. Babbling like an idiot because I have nothing to say about them that I haven't said before. Couldn't drop the chicken anywhere else, but I could put it on top of the sign. Okay then. Well, at least this chicken decided to fall asleep before it got in the way. So that's kind of nice. Egg time. Fine, screw you. I'll go the long way around. Darn chickens. Really wishing there were a better way to keep the chickens, so they weren't just constantly getting in the way like this. Like right now, I'm currently trapped. I could try to put this chicken down somewhere. But then I would be able to pick up one of these and still wouldn't be able to move because the others would be in the way. Pain in the butt. Never trust a chicken. They always want to get in the way. They always plot against you. And they like to kill people's paws. Two more eggs. Two more eggs. One more egg. Huzzah! Finally, I can leave this place. Don't like dealing with the chickens. Takes longer dealing with the cows, but they're not chickens. Easier to tolerate. Also, I gotta remember to buy a cow today. Auto. Nuggy. Probably just named a new cow Keen again. Just to keep a Keen around. Goop. Milky time. Get back here so I can milk your butt. It's more like it. Milk will be pulled from every butt. I said your butt, not your side. More like it. That cow was booking. I went to milk it at first and it just darted off. Didn't know that they had another speed other than Mosey. Hello. I think I already milked you. Surprise milking! I guess you can startle the cows. Maybe that's what happened. Moo. Elbow deep in a cow's butt. Pulling out a giant jug of milk. Nothing out of the ordinary here. It's just natural cow biology. Saw that coming. Did nothing to prevent it. All natural glass bottles straight from the cow's butt. Turns out what I'm feeding them is a mixture of sand or clay and a little bit of grass, which explains the grass-like texture, but the grayish color. So they process the grass, turn it into milk, and then use the minerals and convert them into the bottles. Science! That would explain why they sleep so much. Because it takes a lot of energy to convert clay and sand into glass bottles. Righto. What am I doing now? See, that's all done. Gotta water things, plant things, but I can do that later. If I miss it for the day, it doesn't matter. So for now, I do believe... Wait, what time was it? 10 o'clock. Ooh, I got a book. Thought it was a little bit earlier than that. Onward! Can always buy a cow tomorrow if this does eat up the day. Lunchtime. Well, that's not good. Run faster, little man. Run faster. We have destiny to meet. Right. Magic bean. Go. 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 Hey, there's the harvest moon. I guess. Up in the sky there. Looks kind of moonish. Go. 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 Uh-oh. Time's changing. Time's changing. It's no longer day. It's evening. And I still didn't get the thing planted. Why didn't the thing plant? Plant. Plant? Plant. Not here? How about up here? Here. Here. Seeds. Come on. I'm throwing you all over the place, bean seed. Why are you not working? Well, this is mildly frustrating. This is working out just like it did with that, the snow seed whatever before. In that it is not working. Pain in the butt. Tried it at night. Nothing happened. Tried it during the day. Nothing happened. Ended up running out of time. Surely it wouldn't be a plant it in the morning type of thing. Because that would just be inconvenient to a farmer. You wouldn't be able to tend your animals or your farm or anything because it would just skip the day. Then you would have sick cows and eggless chickens. Pain in the butt. Well, as the stream will likely be ending soon, it might be for the better. It'll give me time to look into it. And then the next time around, once we return to the game, I can try again and hopefully have better success then. What day is it? The 10th. So still, if it can happen any time during spring, then it really doesn't matter too much. We still have lots of days for it. How's this doing? It's not doing at all. But whatever. How's this looking up here? Still spotty. Kind of weird looking like this. It's like you're either in a really shaded area, like there's something floating above you or clouds or something like that, or like you're going into a new biome in a game that has the very strictly separated ones. Go ahead and swap out my tools, I suppose. Not doing much else right now. Oh, wait. Yes. Potatoes. And water. I can go ahead and plant the potatoes, since I'm not doing much else with them. Go ahead and start from this side. Seeds. Whoa. Oh, whoa. 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 Seed powers. Activate. Activate. Seeds go. Go, seeds. And I'm out of seeds. Okay, so I need 12 of whatever seed that I get. Good to know. Good to know. Watering. Watering. Watering again. And more water. A little bit more water. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Watering the lawn. Getting exhausted. We've just gotten very unlucky with the bug. Yes, we have. And it is ever so slightly frustrating, because I don't like it when you try to do something in a game, and then it just doesn't want to do. Especially when there's no cause for it. It's not like it's a modern game where you can just get locked out of an event because, oops, you did it in the wrong order. This is an old-timey game where things happened because you did a thing. It's like A and B. You don't have conflicting events. You only had that in like Final Fantasy games. And that wasn't necessarily a glitch. That was like the world getting destroyed and, oh well, you can't go to that one town now. Show me rain. Rain! Heck yeah! What do you say, kid? Duh. Fascinating. You want to teach this kid new words or something? I mean, you're in here with him all day long. You'd think you could teach him something more than just duh. I think she might be raising a Russian baby. What you say down here? Sprouts! Cool. Righto, here we go again with the chickens. Chickens. Most of which are being kind today and staying down low, so they don't get in the way of my feeding them. I can appreciate that. Da is how he says dad. Possibly. But I also submit to you this. He is actually heavy weapons guy, when he was born, before Team Fortress 2 came to be. And these are his humble beginnings. Move, chicken. As I hear the baby say "da," and I can hear it in no other voice than Heavy Weapons Guy. My only regret in this situation is that I cannot mimic such a voice. Out the way, chickens. Depending on how long it takes with the cows. Wait a second. I saw an out-of-place pixel. I knew it! Hiding an egg from me. It's more like it. That's right. I noticed that that egg was there by a single pixel during the screen fading away. So while I am easily distracted and I easily forget things, I have an amazing eye for detail. I'm a very strange individual. Ham. Of course, now I've forgotten what else I was going to be saying. So that's cool. Get back here. What? Get in that corner. Be brushed. Be happy. Hello, Mellow. Yeah, it's still early. Probably still like 6 or something. So once I'm done dealing with the cows... Whoops. Once I'm done dealing with the cows, then I can... hopefully go try again with that stupid bean seed. And maybe it'll work, you know, being in an earlier time of day. Maybe time may not matter, but maybe going at an earlier point helps or something. I didn't know. That's that. Now to begin the milking. Medium milk. Still with the medium milk. On the bright side, now that I have all of the grass in place, and with the exception of a few bits around the crop area, I no longer have to worry about money at all. Like, at all. Because I could go without buying seeds for the rest of the year. I mean, it's not like I need to buy food for the animals. Because that's just fodder. And I am no longer going to be short on grass ever. Because I've got such a huge yard full of it. Or soon to be completely full of it. Did I already milk all of you? I don't think I did. Yeah, no, I didn't. So I could keep the animals fed easily. I could go without taking anything from them. I could leave the chickens to starve. They don't die, they don't get sick. They're just a source of eggs if you keep them fed. I could stop feeding them entirely, not deal with the eggs. I could just come in here, feed the cows, just live out the rest of the days until the game ends. Like, I have nothing more to gain from it financially. And that's kind of neat, in a way. Sort of kills the spirit of the game, thinking of it that way. But still, it's a way to look at it. I am financially secure in the game. And my home is quite secure as well. Because of all the wood that I need for any repairs that may be needed. And the farm itself is in tip-top shape. All the ladies love me. All the lads want to be me. Life is pretty good on the farm. Bit of a shame that Father Dear will still be disappointed, though, with his impossibly high standards. Can't even trust me to run a farm for 2 years before he's sending me a letter saying that he's going to come investigate. I'm supposed to have moved out on my own, having a farm, starting a family and all of that. But he just has to come investigate. He has to come rub it in my nose how the older brother went off to the big city to become a drug addict. He always was the loser in the family, but they always loved him more. Nothing I ever did was good enough. Before I came to be a farmer here, I was a CEO in a big corporation. But then they made me leave. They got me booted out, told me to work on a farm. And yet that's still not going to be good enough for him. Righto. To the seed. The bean seed. Bean seed. There you are. To the hammer. To the hammer. That's the animals dealt with, that's the wife dealt with. I can come and water this stuff in the evening time. Off I go to hopefully plant this stupid seed. We are 2 minutes away from the usual wrap it up time. But whatever. End of the day, I'll water the things and then we can start doing the wrapping up of the things. Yes, yes. Hello, mountain people. Good day to you. I'm going to the top of your world to plant a seed, I hope. Seed powers. Go! 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 Go, go, gadget, seed. 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 Lunchtime. Okay. Seed. 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 Pound the ground. Seed. 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 Okie dokie, well, that's not working. I'm going to look into it between streams. And, I don't know. I'll sort it out somehow. Because I was at the summit of the summit. Could not plant the seed. Try exiting and re-entering the screen. Don't know how that would help, but I'm already here. I'm going to go buy a cow. It's already evening. Well, I've wasted that day then. Didn't know it was Saturday. Didn't dawn on me that the blonde lady was up on the mountain and she only goes there on Saturday and Sunday. Wasn't paying attention. Still, I can try to plant it at night. Maybe it'll do a thing. I don't know. It's not supposed to be this difficult. You're supposed to get the thing, take it to the place, and then it does a thing. That's how it's supposed to be. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Because with the snow seed, whatever the thing was, you plant it right here. Like, at this little nub, plant it in winter, like the first winter, you plant it, and it grows out of whatever this little weird dark spot is, like a rock or something, grows out of this. Beanstalk doesn't seem to do the same. Although, to be honest, while I can see having it planted at the summit, somewhere up here, planting it at the very edge seems a little bit unwise as far as, a giant beanstalk goes. Because that's a little small area of cliff that could be, like a braking hazard. Yep, I got nothing. Oh, whatever. Again, I can just look into it later. Maybe look up a video on it or something like that. See what do, and get back to it next stream. Next Harvest Moon stream. Next stream will be some kind of holiday something festive or snow, winter related, whatever. Fun times. Something that isn't Harvest Moon. Give me that. And that. On the bright side, I know for sure that if my stamina is maxed out, which hopefully it is, because I haven't really done much today aside from brushing the cows, and I've eaten a couple of berries, I think, so that should have refilled that. I should have just enough stamina to water all of my plants. So I've got that going for me. Yes, pat the brow. Huff, puff, huff, puff. You're almost done. Suck it up. Last one. There you go. Huh. And you still have plenty more stamina to go. You could go... Well, let's see. 1. Because that was the falling on your butt thing. 2. 3. Oh! You had enough for 3 more. Cool. So at max stamina, he can fill in all... What is it, 24? 12 each? Yeah. He can... Ooh. Yay! All of this is grass now. Cool. Yeah, he's got enough stamina to fill in all this with the watering, and then still have 1 more. Cool. Ugh. Dead. Still there. Unless it's the nighttime lighting, it looks like all the grass is the same color now. So that's cool. I think everything's all caught up. Like new and old. Alright. There we go. And I believe the weather for tomorrow was rain. Yes, it was. Very nice. So that'll save me having to water all of that stuff next time, which should free me up for whatever else during the day. About 5 minutes over the time that I would have liked to have stopped. But whatever, what you say, kid? Boo-boo. The language from this kid. Holy crap. Woman, what are you teaching him? An ornament of a chicken? What is it? It interests me. Not only is she teaching the kid weird language, vulgar language, but she's talking about chicken ornaments that aren't here. She's mental. What did I get into? Anywho, let's get away from all of these strange people. Badoop. And get us a little bit of music going. Ah, nice and relaxing. And definitely better than the music that we've been listening to for the last 3 or so hours. 'Cause it doesn't get grating at all. Listening to the same minute or so long jingle going over and over and over. If it's even a minute. Could be 30 seconds. I don't know. It all kind of blurs together after hours of playing it. But yeah, much better music. Still, a few frustrating things aside. You know, beanstalks, listening to the same song over and over. This went pretty well. We're beyond the 10th day. I forget what day we actually left off on. But yeah, we've gone several days through it where somehow going through winter when there was less to do, it seemed like we didn't cover nearly as much ground. That's a bit weird. But yeah, making progress. Making our way through spring. Before you know it, it'll be summertime. Then we'll finally be done with Harvest Moon. Huzzah. Oh, the 12th day. Thank you for keeping up with that. I had missed it. So yeah, we're almost halfway through spring. Pretty much all in just this stream. Because before the stream, I had gotten us to the second or third day. I think I had gone through the second day and we started on the third. So yeah, almost 15 days in just this stream. Not bad. And again, as I'd mentioned during this stream, it's really nice actually having something to do again. You know, harvesting in a harvest game. Having all the crops to deal with, having grass to grow. Grass pretty much maintains itself, but still, I was able to set up the land and get it planted, and now we've got a nice grassy lawn all over the place. And it's so nice looking. I'm probably going to try to look up some festive music to play for the next stream. But with it being Christmas Eve and all. May or may not do a special stream, separate one on Monday as well, you know, Christmas Day. Debating on that one. So, you know, if it happens, feel free to join. If it doesn't, enjoy your day. It'll just be a thing. Also, I got a somewhat Christmassy video planned for this Friday that I'm hoping will go well. Do I plan a special game for New Year's Eve live stream too? Or will I? Possibly. Let me check to see when that is. New Year's will be... Well, I suppose, yeah, that would be on a Sunday/Monday, so yeah. I could try to do something for New Year's. Not really sure what. Not a lot of New Year's specific games out there, aside from maybe a game that might just happen to have New Year's in it. But I could probably figure out something to play, even if it was just some random game. So yeah, thanks for bringing that up. It did slip my mind. Probably would have thought about it eventually, but yeah, excuse me. My mind's kind of all over the place right now with current plans and all that. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that my Friday video goes well. I'm going to be doing a quiz. Something a bit different for my channel. But I've been wanting to do a quiz type video for a while. You know, one of those, like the website things. A lot of people have done, like, quizzes and stuff like the, will you press the button, and, oh, what's the other game? I can't remember it. The Would You Rather, yes, I think that's the name of it. Seen a lot of people do those. I've always wanted to do some of those, because they look like they would be fun to do. Plus that whole, it's a window into the mind of the YouTuber type of thing. So it could be fun for us all. I get to play a silly, fun game, and the people get to see me blabber on like an idiot about things that I may or may not know about. So in this instance, it's a Christmas quiz of some description. Been seeing it going on around, been seeing it around YouTube lately. People doing videos on it, so I figured I would try my hand at it. You don't like The Adventures of Butt Saves Christmas. That's understandable. It's a very weird game. So I don't really expect everybody to enjoy that one. That's just one of those, you either like it or you don't. Like, I find it fun in a silly, fun way, but like the gameplay of it, it's like a bullet curtain type of game, sort of. Like nothing heavy duty, but it's, you know, the gameplay is there. But the scripting, yeah, the script's a bit weird. A lot of extra vulgar language and, you know, just weirdness going on. But I'm pretty sure that was the point. It's just weird for the sake of being weird. So yeah, it's just one of those things. You like it or you don't. If you don't, that's your taste. If you do, that's also your taste. So yeah, it's fine if you didn't like it. I don't recall there being much vulgar imagery in it, unless you mean the fact that the character's a butt, but that's not exactly high detail. He looks more like a fat Pac-Man. As for the vulgar language in it, that's just one of those things to me. Like, I don't use it myself, but, you know, it's part of the world, so, you know, I just roll. It does seem a bit excessive in the game, but again, that's part of the world. I've heard much worse from many different people, so I'm kind of numb to most of it. and the character spits poop and diarrhea. Technically, yeah. Although the poop spitting only happens if you're on the default weapon. If you're on the other weapons, he spits out like Christmassy things, like snowflakes and bubbles. So there's that. Of course, the diarrhea, yeah, I'll give you that one. Like his ultimate attack or whatever it is. Though whether you liked it or not, I still appreciate that you looked at the videos, so thanks for that. It's always nice to give things a try. That way you can know if you like things or not. Whoops, didn't mean to hit that. False alarm, Skysen is not doing a thing. Skysen just hit a wrong button. There we go. All better. Bit of a shame you won't be watching the second one that I put out. Not that I'm saying you should, but the early on into the video or into the gameplay, I end up fighting some really weird looking stuff. It's like a not really it's like a ghost that's a cyclops and a unicorn and has a trail of rainbows going behind it, and it keeps scrolling across the screen. It's a very strange fight. And it's also constantly surrounded by, like, mutant bunnies or something, like a bunch of ears on bunnies. Of course, again, I think the game is just weird for weirdness' sake. Yeah, the Candle Snuffers game was a little bit buggy, but the developer for it acknowledged that. They commented on the video and said that they were going to try to work on that probably next year. Whether or not they actually do, I don't know, but yeah. It's always neat when a developer says, "Hey, I watched your thing, I liked what you did." Neater still when they take note of things that I do or say in my videos. If there's ever something that probably shouldn't happen in a game, you can usually count on me to make that happen. Oh, this is the end of the last song. Didn't even notice before. It had fewer songs this time, but longer ones. This one was about 5 minutes. Kinda neat. Excuse me. Still, the wind down period got a little bit delayed, so we're running a little bit late on this, but whatever. It's not like I go by a set time, just a preferred time. It's good for beta testing. Yes, it is. I actually did a bit of game testing for one that I backed on Kickstarter, so that was kind of fun. I was very involved in that one. And that's the song. Right at 3 hours 22 minutes. Nicely timed. Yeah, overall, this was a pretty fun stream. We're finally making some progress. Got through several days today. Had to give up a cow for a bean that apparently doesn't want to work now, but I'm hoping to get that sorted out by the next stream. But anywho, this has been another live stream with me, Mr. Skysen. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you joined me today, then thank you for that. And if you're watching me as a recording, thank you for that. I will see you all next time, and remember to